Craig writes, I'm reading on the screen behind you there. Hi Jared, I recently purchased a Thiers-Issard from you. I also had you hone it for me. I'm new to straight razor shaving. I also have a Ralph Aust that the seller honed for me. I can tell the difference between the two and can say your honing is superior. I assume it is likely the concave honing you discuss on your videos. How do I refresh my TI razor you honed? ? Is it okay to refresh it on a flat stone, or will that throw off your convex edge? ? I do own the following stones: Suhiro 1000-3000 combo, Shapton 8000, and the Imperial Laraca standard ultrafine. Should I concave them on a convex plate? I bought these to maintain the Ralph Aust, but after seeing the difference between your edge and the other, I am wanting to start learning the concave honing. I know the 1K and 3K are for bevel setting. I bought the 8K and ILR for refreshing. Of course, now after trying the concave method, I am wondering what to do. I'm all in and sold on it. Thanks for any feedback or suggestions, and thanks for the great razor. Craig, okay. All right, Craig, first of all, a couple of corrections there. The concave honing, the stone is convex. The stone is convex and the edge is concave. Whatever the shape of your stone, the opposite edge will be on the shape of your knife. So it's not a convex edge, it's a concave edge that comes about from a convex stone or just a wheel. This is just a piece of a giant wheel. I didn't use this one, I just finished this one yesterday. Isn't that a little honey, as Easy Andy would say? This is a vintage Norton Washita LB1. Okay, so how do I refresh it? Is it okay to refresh it on a flat stone? Yes, it's okay to refresh it on a flat stone. The idea is that, you know, the Aust you probably got had a flat flush bevel. So the little shiny thing is 2/3 of a triangle, a perfect triangle. If they put tape on the spine, it'd be 2/3 of a triangle that's a little thicker this way. And when I'm honing on the convex stones, I am taking the back side of the bevel and bending it in, and then you leave the tip. If it was an old razor that had been that honed on flat things, the tip would still be a little triangle. And the idea is you start with a small wheel and you take off some and you leave a little triangle thing at there, and then you use a bigger wheel and it eats a little bit more of the triangle to the point that the last little bit of flat part is so small that when you put anything on it, whether it's a flat stone or a convex stone with a very large diameter, it immediately changes to become the abrasive pattern of that last stone. So you have some good rocks. The ILR, the Imperial Laraca, is very good. So why don't you just make that thing perfectly flat. Go get yourself a $50 Chinese granite surface plate from eBay, and then take a little straight edge ruler and make sure that the stone is flattened after you flatten it with your little surface plate. So you can buy some sandpaper and put it on top of your surface plate, and then scribble marks on your stone, and then you go like that until the marks are gone. Do that several times, and then take a ruler and put the ruler all these different ways, holding it up to light to make sure it really is dead flat. It would be better if it's slightly convex, but you don't have those tools, so just make it flat. And then that can top off the edge that you got from me. So the edge that you got from me is concave, and you'll be busting up the tip of it and breaking off the tip, making it a little bit shorter this way. And then with your flat stone, you'll take the concavity and you'll carve a little flat piece on the existing remainder of the concavity. You can do that several times before eventually you've reduced the size of the bevel so much that the little triangle that you're making with your flat stone becomes a wider angle, enough that you could feel the difference. I don't know how many refresh with flat and shave and it doesn't work as good, and refresh with flat again sessions that you're talking about here, but several, let's say 8 to 12 sessions. At some point, if you want the razor to feel like the way I got it to you, you will have to find a way to shape your stones. So I would shape the Suhiro 1000 side and the 3000 side. I would shape both of them to the 6-foot diameter if you buy my lapping plate. You don't have to buy that. There's plenty of little clever ways to shape, and it would be better to have an even shorter first diameter, in my opinion. So ideally, I would think somewhere around 3.5 to 4 feet is probably the perfect first step for the majority of razors. I just couldn't design that in a lapping plate that could do two things. So you would do the Suehiro 1000, 3000 around 3.5 to 6 feet, and that will carve in a nice concavity to the backside of any bevel. And then you could switch to your Shapton. Your Shapton can be a much longer diameter, somewhere in the 15 to 20 foot range. And then you could have your ILR be the flat stone. Did he have something else? Damn it, where did I put that little control? There it is. Yeah, so you have Shapton, 8K, and ILR. So your ILR will be your final stone. Yeah, you can leave that one flat, and that's you are technically not getting the maximum out of the concave honing process, because for me personally, having done it both ways many times, I do get my very best shaves when the thing is concave all the way through. However, I would say that there are some shaves where you foil the edge and you don't know unless you go use the microscope every time. And if you use the flat thing at the end, that won't be a problem. So the flat thing at the end guarantees a minimum performance that is higher than the minimum performance of concaving all the way through the end, but my very best shaves have no flat portion on the bevel at all. Okay, I hope that was helpful, and yes, thanks for watching. Go buy some stuff from the Superior Shave. Bye!